Hi, this is Naomi Andrek. I'm going to do a quick video on graphing in mymathlab. So this video isn't going to focus so much on the mathematical aspects and the math background on how to graph. Instead, it's just focusing on how to use the technology to graph what you want to graph. So I'm going to start with number one. Number one's one where I just have to plot a point. You can see they actually go ahead and give you a point at the origin, 0, 0, and you can just go to that point with your pointer, click the point, and then you can move it wherever you want to move it in the graph. So since I want to graph -6, -5, I know I'm going to go left 6 and then down 5 from the origin over to -6 and then down to -5 right there, and then that would be my point. So I just click, move it, hold the mouse, hold the button down, move it around, and then let go when I have it where I want it to be. Then I can check my answer, it tells me I'm right, and I move on and do another problem. Now there are a couple more like this, and there's some asking you if points are solutions to certain equations and so on. The next type of graphing you're going to encounter is number 13. Let me do a similar exercise. So this is one where they give you an equation and you're asked to graph it on the coordinate plane. So now you're not just graphing a point, you're graphing an entire equation. Now we know that this is a linear equation. Well, let me go back. Okay, we know it's a linear equation. It's going to be a line, so I'm going to be using this line tool here. When I go to graph over here, I can graph on this little graph. I happen to know, let's see, 0, 0, and 5, 1 are going to be 2 points here. So 0, 0 is right there. I click, I let go, then I go over to 5, 1, and I click and I let go, and then I check my answer, it tells me I'm right. Now I could, the y-intercept here is 0, 0. Let me do another one like it. I could have, well, it's the same one. I could have blown up my coordinate grid so that it's a little easier to see. I can make it larger. Maybe if I maximize, it gets pretty big. Or I can make it medium sized or just normal sized here. But even normal size is a lot bigger than the small size there. So if seeing on this little bitty graph is an issue for you, I know some students need reading glasses to try to see this. You can always use this little magnifying glass to blow it up and you have a better grid to work on. So here, again, the points are 0, 0, 5, 1. I'm not going to explain why. That's explained in other videos. But I would click the line tool, let go, click the point 0, 0, let go. Now 5, I kind of figure out, well, this is 4, so half of that is 2, so half of that is 1. So I know that I'm going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on like that. So if I wanted to go over 5, it would be 4 and a little bit, 1 more. And then up 1 would just be right there, halfway to 2. And that would be my point on this grid. I would save it, and then I would check my answer, and it would tell me I'm right. Again, it asks for the y-intercept 0, 0. I think we have time for a couple more. So here's one. Let me do a similar exercise. So here's one. Instead, the line's in y equals mx plus b form, and there are videos all on y equals mx plus b form. But again, to graph it, I click the magnifying glass. I click the line tool. If you click any of these other things, it's not going to do a whole lot for you. So I click the line tool. I click the point 0, -3, and then I click the point maybe 1, 2 is a good, looks like I got it wrong. Oh, I got it wrong. Okay, if I get it wrong, I can still click the point and change it. So I meant for it to be 5, 2, it was 5, 1. Instead I want it to be 5, 2, so I'm just going to adjust it like that. I could also click on the line and move the whole thing if I really want to. Let's see, that's where it was. Okay, so if you're off a little bit, you can click the line and move it, or you can click a point and move it. Save, check answer, tells me I'm right. So I hope you have all the tools now that you need to graph in mymathlab so that you can complete the homework. Okay, I hope this helps. Bye.